Show business, that heady cocktail of fame, riches, and power. It is a world that creates demigods overnight, and if you're smart enough to know how to retain the spoils, you continue living the dream forever. These actors who come from influential families but couldn't establish themselves successfully were launched, relaunched, and launched again until there was evidence beyond any reasonable doubt that the box office was not into them at all. Harman Baweja. Harman made his debut with the extremely hyped-up sci-fi flick Love Story 2050, incidentally produced by his mother Pammi Baweja and directed by his father Harry Baweja. Get the picture? The movie was anything but worth the hype, and Harman only came to be known as poor man's Hrithik Roshan. He did look like Hrithik Roshan from a few angles, and dance moves that might make you want to believe that there is some connection, but lacked his acting chops. Harman was later seen in more flops like Victory and What's Your Rashi. After a gap of 5 years, he was last seen in Dishcount, which was released 4 years ago and bombed at the box office, and then he took a sabbatical from acting. His recent pictures with graying hair and beard left many shocked. Esha Deol. Hema Malini still has charm to make people fall for her ever after 40 years of acting career. Unfortunately, her daughter Esha Deol couldn't create the same magic. She was part of few commercially successful films, but all of those were multi-starrers. When you're the daughter of dream girl Hema Malini and Dharmendra, you must have some awesome genes in your pool, right? Wrong. Just look at Esha Deol, whose only credworthy appearance in Bollywood was in an item number for the blockbuster Dhoom in 2006, and then Esha snagged one of the John's heavy-duty bikes and took the fast lane to oblivion. After many years of delivering flops, Esha decided to get hooked and is today happily married, far away from the film industry. Uday Chopra. Yes, it's the one and only Uday Chopra. If you manage to look beyond the gummy smile, Uday Chopra has mostly done films under the banner of his late father Yash Chopra, a self-proclaimed actor, last seen repeating his antics in Dhoom 3 as Ali Akbar Fateh Khan. After his opening act with a barrage of actors in Mohabbatein, he was surprisingly nominated for Best Debut. His last real mishaps include Neil and Nikki, where he tried to play Neil Ahluwalia, the confused romantic lover boy, and Pyar Impossible, where he also tried his hand at being a writer and producer for the movie. He continued to appear in Daddy Dearest span of films, did a few solos as well, but could never quite pass mediocrity in terms of acting. Perhaps the biggest score of his career is that he is dating the very hot Nargis Fakhri. Now, how did he manage that? We wonder. Tanisha Mukherjee. Part of Mukherjee Samarth clan, one of the oldest families of Indian film industry from the horse and buggy days, and daughter of yesteryear actress Tanuja, Tanisha made her debut in films with Shh opposite Dino Morea. However, the film failed to break even at the box office, and it went unnoticed. She created a little ripple when she starred in Yash Raj, Neil and Nikki, but not even sister Kajol could dig her out of the hole that disastrous Neil and Nikki shoved her in. Tanisha's first hit film was Ram Gopal Varma's Sarkar, which starred Amitabh Bachchan but couldn't garner much attention. She even tried her luck in the television reality show Big Boss, and her growing proximity towards Arman Kohli always grabbed headlines, and the fact that her family was not at all happy with her decision to enter Big Boss 7 was the talk of the town. Fardeen Khan. The former heartthrob is now lost from the glitz and glamour of Bollywood, and is now happily handling his father's business while getting fat-shamed on the internet. Feroz Khan was a stylish, check that, continued to be a very stylish persona both on-screen and off-screen. Unfortunately, the lesser said about his son Fardeen, the better. Fardeen was arrested buying a small quantity of Happy Dust riding the white horse, which might have something to do with the choices he made. Feroz launched his son in Prema Gun in the late 90s and the film did well, with Fardeen even winning the Filmfare Best Debutant Award. However, despite a few noteworthy performances like Dev, he was party to flops galore and continues to try his luck till date. Riya Sen. The daughter of iconic Suchitra Sen and the husky-toned voice with dark gold-line eyes actress Munmun Sen was one of the most successful actresses of her time. But her daughter Riya Sen couldn't make it that big. although she was a popular model, but she failed to push her acting career to that height of her mother. While her grandmother and sister Riya Sen all have done decently well for themselves, Riya is best remembered for the MMS scandal with Ashmit Patel. Jackky Bhagnani. After starring in some films like Faltu and Ajab Gazab Love, where he's failed miserably, thanks to his poor acting skills and over-the-top expressions. No matter how hard Papa Bhagnani tries to push Jacky's career, the poor chap seems to be running out of luck. Luv Sinha. Few have heard of Sonakshi Sinha's younger brother, and with a debut movie like Sadiyan in 2010, we won't bother to get into the why. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to watch more videos like the one you just saw.